Hi and welcome along to the ArsenalTV Transfer Daily, where I give you all the updates and rumours and links that are based around Arsenal Football Club. Now you may see in the corner that I have a prostate cancer logo sitting there. It's because that yesterday I lost my uncle to prostate cancer, so I thought I would just add it to the video, and I'm going to be adding it to the video most of the time now. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we can get sponsored as well, so let's see how we go. Now, guys, going into the transfers now. Now, usually when we look at transfers for Arsenal Football Club, we think, well, maybe we ain't going to get the players that we want. Well, this time around, I think it's a bit different. Unai Emery's made a couple of signings, as we know. He's made the signing of Stefan Lichtsteiner, which has now joined the club. And there's a few others that I'm going to get into today that are based on transfers that I've done and some that are speculated. So we're going to run through it. Now, the first person I am going to talk about is Lucas Torreira. He's a defensive midfielder. He plays for, I believe he plays for Uruguay. They played against Egypt in the World Cup, but they didn't get very far. Obviously, we didn't really see much of him in the game. So it says here that Arsenal have plans to speed up the transfer and to be concluded, and to conclude it with a fee of £30 million, which is about 26, I believe, about 26 million. But it's about 30 million euros. But yeah, 26 million pounds. He is set to join us in the summer after San Pandora were convinced to receive a large fee, so payments could be spread out in instalments. He is a defensive midfielder. He is a player that Arsenal do actually need. We do need a defensive midfielder to play alongside Granit Xhaka. I think if he's going to have a proper DM next to him, I think that Granit Xhaka will actually bring out the best of him. So yeah, that's one player that's looks like he's going to be set to join Arsenal within the transfers in the summer. Now, guys, I'm going to go and talk to you about Granit Xhaka. Granit Xhaka has just signed a new long-term contract deal. Don't know how long the actual deal is for at this precise moment, but we do know that he's just signed a new long-term contract, and we know that Granit Xhaka is going to be number 34 for Arsenal in the new season. Now, another person that I am going to talk to you about that has been speculated is David Luiz from Chelsea. Now, with David Luiz, I know Arsenal, we put in a bid in for him a couple of weeks ago of 20 million euros, which is about 17.5 mil. Bid rejected, and obviously in recent weeks, but we are going for a second bid for him. Now, for me, David Luiz is a brilliant defender, absolute brilliant centre back. Now, for Arsenal to bid that much, I think it's a bit less, and I don't think Chelsea is actually going to accept it. Personally, for me, I'd probably offer at least about between 30 to 40 mark for David Luiz, because I think he's got some appearances for Brazil in the international. He didn't get that many appearances for Chelsea last season, as because David Luiz, I think, was injured most of the time, but he's still a quality defender, and you know, defence is our key area in our squad that does need addressing very, very fast. So for Arsenal to go and get another defender, I think would be perfect. As we know, we don't know the circumstances with Laurent Koscielny, whether or not he's going to be playing next season, or if he's going to be fit enough to play because of his Achilles injury. So yeah, David Luiz was one of the players that Arsenal have actually go for. Another player that Arsenal have actually got the deal done, but it hasn't been announced yet. I don't know why. Is Sokratis, the centre back for Borussia Dortmund. We have just brought Sokratis, but Dortmund doesn't want it to be announced yet. Not until and not until their financial year, which is, I think it's not going to get announced not until July. Now, if you've just signed a player, why don't you just announce it? It's pretty much as simple as that. Just announce it. It's that simple. But Arsenal and Dortmund have said, look, we ain't going to announce it yet, because Dortmund have said, no, we're going to announce it within the financial year, which should probably be about July time for them. So it seems, so that's another centre-back that Arsenal have just got. So it seems to me now everything is now coming into place. Unai Emery is now rebuilding the squad, and he's actually looking at the key areas that do need to be addressed at Arsenal. Now, as we know, last season, our defence was absolutely shambolic, and I'm glad that he's actually sorting out a defence now and getting the players that we need. Obviously, defensive midfielder, I know, as I said, he's going to go for Lucas, but the only problem is he should be a fit enough candidate to be in the squad. But the only thing is, we've had defensive midfielders in the past. We've got El Neni, but he's not really much of a defensive midfielder at the moment. Neither is Granit Xhaka. He's not really much of a defensive midfielder. He's more like an attacking midfielder, I guess. But I think when you put someone solid next to him, I think we will get the best out of Xhaka, and we will see why we paid £35 million for him. So yeah, that's what I think anyway. I know we've had some defensive midfielders in the past, like Alex Song, and we've had a few, and is it Michu Flamini that we had him as well. So there is players in there that we used to have, but they haven't really been much of a defensive midfielder. So I'm glad that Unai Emery is actually going for Lucas Torreira. I would actually like also, if it's possible for Arsenal to actually go for Yaya Toure, as Man City have actually said that he's on a free. So Yaya Toure, I think, would be pretty decent as well in that defensive midfielding role. Even Steven Nzonzi, I would like to see Arsenal go for as well. I think they are two quality. They are two quality defensive midfielders. Also, if we don't, get him, so I do think Arsenal should put those into mind as well. Now, another player that Arsenal have also gone for is a goalkeeper, which is Bernardo Lino. We are set to sign Lino for about £20 million from Bayer Leverkusen. So we are looking to bring in another goalkeeper. I think that's another area that also needs to be addressed, is the goalkeeper, because as we know, last season Petr Cech didn't really do that much, to be honest. But I think we're actually getting to a point now where Unai Emery is getting the key players that we do need, such as goalkeeper, defensive midfielder, centre-back. I know probably Arsenal will probably end up looking for a winger as well, like a right winger. So someone like, I don't know, Mahrez maybe. I would like to see Mahrez or Wilfried Zaha, another winger that could actually cause problems for us as well if we do get them. I think those two key players, I think, would be good for us as a winger. So yeah, so guys, there is your transfer daily. I really do hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you hit that thumbs up button, and make sure you leave your comments below. So guys, as you know, as I said at the start of the video, if you see the prostate cancer logo that is in the corner, in one of the corners, as I said, it's because my uncle died of prostate cancer yesterday. So I'm kind of adding it to my videos, as well as in just for support, really. If you want to check out prostate cancer, go and check out their page or whatever. I will add their page or Facebook page or whatever to thingy in the description. But please, I am going to give you a bit of information within prostate cancer. I believe it's within 8 men, I believe, die from prostate cancer every 45 minutes. So I think it's every between 1 to 8 men die with prostate cancer within 45 minutes. So it is very, very it is a cancer that men need to also check yourselves as well, for prostate cancer as well, especially if it's genetic, especially if it can especially if it can travel as well. So guys, yes, that is the reason why you will see prostate cancer in my videos. But guys, as I said, if you did enjoy this video, then you know what to do. If you are new around here, please make sure you do smash that subscribe button. Thank you to my 113 subscribers that have subscribed to my channel. Please do let me know on your feedback for my channel. I would like to hear your feedback as well. But guys, until next time, as I say, if you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, hit that thumbs up button, and make sure you leave your comments section below. Until next time, guys, you've been watching ArsenalTV. I'm out of here.